All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews. This might be the most deranged 10 New Brew deck I have ever built in 10 New Brews in the history of the entire series. Just absolutely deranged. This is a 5-color human punish draw deck. Okay, so we obviously have Shieldred, which, you know, drains it takes 2 of your opponent, draws a card, yada, yada, yada. We have Razorkin Needlehead also in standard. 2/2 first strike. They take 1 for each card drawn. Now you have a new card here in Foundations in Scrawling Crawler. The mana for a 3/2. It's a Howling Mine on your turn, and then punish your opponent for drawing. So we have 3 creatures in our deck that punish your opponent for drawing cards. We also have Winter Misanthropic Guide, which is a 3/4 ward 2. Each player draws 2 in your upkeep. And then Delirium's their hand size. Delirium is not as important here, but this deck, this is the card draws the thing here. And I spent a long time trying to build this deck, and the unifying theme I found was that Winter and Razorkin Needlehead are both humans. So playing the human mana base of Secluded Courtyard and Cavern of Souls allows for kind of a crazy mana base, all right? So what else is a human? Well, Loran can also make you and your opponent draw a card, is a human. Zimone and Dina, which gives you a benefit for drawing your second card, also a human. Can sack creatures and draw cards also. We've got Rona Lutz for you make draw extra cards. The new Mischievous Mystic is a human that will give you a fairy whenever you draw an extra card. So we're doing it. I don't know what it is exactly. You also have Urtai, which can kill things, and it's a human, and makes your opponent draw an extra card too. And then we have Relic to kind of pull it all together as far as mana goes. Relic alongside Rona, Honest Rustine, and then some removal spells here in Torch Tower and Go for the Throat. So almost all of our lands tap for red or black because you need to cast Shieldred, you need to cast Razorkin early, and cast our kill spells. But we have the human mana base to fix everything else. So sideboard as Cathar Commando, a human. Jinra and Loran, some Duresses, a couple other removal spells. Shieldred, unfortunately, is not a human, but there's enough black sources to cast it, I think. So that's the thing. So, I don't know what's going to happen here, folks. This is the weirdest one. We're in the deep end right now, and I hope you're here with me, all right? So, let's get right to the games, brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
How deep can we go? Welcome back, Karn. Happy to have you, my friend. Chat. Karn's going deep too, apparently. On the play. I mean, this is going to be a hand of the week factory, obviously. So I guess we'll capture this one just in case we somehow draw perfectly the rest of it one. But I'll mulligan here, obviously. Somebody's playing a prank on me. This is an even better hand of the week. Which is great, I guess, for Twitter engagement. But as far as trying to win a game of Magic, mulligan again. This hand is playable, I guess. Ship of Cliffs. Probably Rona. Like, we just need lands, our removal spell, and the Crawler. I guess we don't know Torch Tower is going to be good. Whatever, sure. All right. We got some work to do. Lush Portico. So if our opponent's playing Domain, we draw a Mystic. Sure, so name human. I mean, Rona fuels Mystic next turn, but getting Crawler down is probably more ideal. I'm just going to play this thing. A lot of multi-5s today, is what it is. Alright. No, they're playing Llanowar Elves. So, Lush Portico, Llanowar Elves, Table Passage. Sure. Alright, well, we're just doing our thing. We're going to fire up our Crawler. And, let's do the thing. Just take him out.
Yeah.
Passage goes to get a Swamp. Okay, they're doing stuff. Can't go overthrow the Crawler either, so can Leyline binding it though. Oh wow, they're gonna choose the Mystic, which doesn't make any sense to do on their upkeep, but sure. Cast Portico again. All right, we're going. It was anti-time. It was. Thanks for picking up on it. Draw a card. Draw a card. We draw Go for the Throat. Killing their Llanowar Elves seems sketchy. They're obviously a Overlord deck of their own. Sure. Hopefully they're not playing Sweepers or playing Llanowar Elves, but... Alright, play that. Play Rona, say go. Karn's out. He's took one look at the deck and just didn't want to play anymore. How did Gates turn out? Just don't ask. We have a don't ask, don't tell policy regarding Gates in the stream. And here's a Vorinclex. Cool. Sure. I guess. They get 2 forests. They can be dual lands. And 2 lush porticos. I mean, that's dead. We can flip Rona. We can torch the tower. So flip Rona, attack for 8, or play torch the tower. I like flipping Rona here, honestly. Let's just freaking do it. Just get in. Sure. Going for the miracle win here. Say go. All right. The first miracle of many, perhaps. So they're playing some weird domain-y deck. Llanowar Elves is obviously pretty weird. You know, your Sunfall lockdown kind of deck, but sure. I want this Loran. I guess I want Torch the Tower if they're playing Llanowar Elves. I kind of don't, though, honestly. I just want to do my thing. Cathar Commando's interesting. Duress might... I don't know what they're doing, honestly. Like, they played Vorinclex binding Llanowar Elves. That's it. And Cavern of Souls. I guess Deathmark is safe, right? Maybe we just, like, cut the torches, bring in 2 Deathmarks. Do I want Duress? Do I want... Cathar Commando also seems pretty good. Let's cut Rustine and maybe a Relic of Legends on the draw and just, like, have 2 Commandos also. That's fun.
You know, I just do things.
This is a keep, I guess, right? Like, sure. I mean, it looks kind of ridiculous, but Needlehead, awesome. Let's name human. We got the 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they name Avatar. Let's say go. We draw Blackleaf Cliffs. Sure. I mean, we're doing the thing. Winter. In winter, they're going to Paw Patch formation, draw a card, make a food. Sure. Take a damage. They have loot. They named Avatar. They can play an extra land. They named Phyrexian. Man, they're as deranged as we are. I guess we're just going to attack. I mean, I don't think they're going to block. Are they brave? They are brave. Wow. So we just play. So this is sacrifice a creature, draw a card. And then second draw, drain for 2. Sure. I mean, we could play Winter. I don't think they're playing Sunfall, given the fact... I mean, obviously they can't cast shit right now, so... Here's Fable Passage. It's a Plains. Here's Vorinclex again. Okay. Vorinclex is good with loot. You know, that's fair. They find a Mortuary and a Hedge Maze. I mean, Vorinclex is pretty big. That's fine. Discard Paw Patch formation again. We draw another Needlehead. So we'll just play Winter, I guess. I mean... Sacrifice the creature. Draw a card. Put a land. 8 or lower lands. Yeah, just say go, I guess. Upkeep. They try and kill a creature. I just Zimone. They can now activate loot to do looty stuff. It's a thing. Like, what are the odds that these three creatures have ever been played together? They're not even new cards. What are the odds that someone has controlled exactly three creatures and they were Razorkin Needlehead, Zimone, and Winter? 100% now. Very funny. Actually, well, it's 100% if you look at the game you're watching right now. Here's Portico. On curve, no less. I know, right? So Portico. Yeah. Karn's back. Karn's gone. Thanks, Karn. What does this do? Mill 10 puts 2 creatures into play. Okay, sure. Hey, chat. Leyline binding. Okay. Targeting Dina. It is another creature. All right, so Dina's gone. We're going to play Overlord of the Mistborns. We draw some cards. They take some damage. Our Delirium count is currently 0. We draw Deathmark. Okay. We can, like... I mean, Deathmarking the Vorinclex seems somewhat appealing. We are dying to it. It doesn't really open up attacks, unfortunately. We could Deathmark, play another Needle, and play Rona. Yeah. That seems fine. Sure. Let's do that. So Deathmark this. We're going to play another Needle guy and then play Rona. Inhuman. Play Rona. Say go. So take 2 more damage. Here comes a loot. It's a Zur. Alright, we're dead now. Alright, I guess we're dead. So they're a Zur deck also. The thing is they're gonna gain them gaining 7 here is like unbeatable. So alright, I guess they win this game. Take 4. We draw a double crawler for our turn. Not good enough. We can't stop the fly. All right, sure. Game 3. Game 3. You got me. All right. Anything change in sideboarding? Is wear down interesting? We have 3 Lorans too. It kind of sucks. Maybe. Honestly. Maybe we dump... I don't even know what to dump. All the cards are so good. Maybe the Mystics are too small ball. Let's dump a Mystic and a Shieldred. And bring in the 2 wear downs. Yes. Alright, on the play. Jesus. This hand's pretty bad, but... Keep mulligan. What do we think, Karn? I'm just feeling it. Just feeling good. Got the relic. Got some disenchants. Just feel the vibes, you know? Sure. Alright, well... Kind of Brick City, but whatever, I guess. Drawing 2 Rakdos lands is not on my to-do list there, but whatever. We got Winter. And they got loot. Alright. Draw Razorkin, which is actually a pretty good draw, because we can go Winter into Razorkin. Alright. We're in. We got wear downs to break their enchantments to try and kill my stuff. Take a damage. Name human. Opponent's jealous of my sweet elite deck building skills.
Yeah.
Now what? Name avatar. Each player draws 2. They want to loot here. Sure. I mean, if they don't have like a sweeper, like Shieldred's obviously gas here. We even have commando to like to really get it going. Tap this. So these are sorceries, sure. So we'll say go. They're gonna end step loot. 6 cards for any 6-drop or better. They can't hit a white overlord. That's kind of cool. They hit an overlord. Sure, it's good, obviously. Fine. They draw a Leyline Binding, which we are going to destroy. Going commando. Alright. Shoulder lifts. Take a damage. Yes, wear down gifts a card too, which is cool. Wish it was an instant, but here's Vorinclex, sure. Emmond, reset, thanks so much. So taking 6 next turn. Find some land, sure. I think there needs to be 2 targets to gift the card, yeah. So draw some cards. We draw Loran. Loran's cool. I like me a Loran. Loran kills the Overlord. We draw Mystic also. Okay. If we... Yeah, we can target... We could target the Relic and the Overlord and make them draw, but, like, that's obviously very bad, so... Name human. I mean, the problem, again, like someone said in chat, is that they have so many cards in their hand that, like, you know, they should probably be able to find an answer to this, in theory. Stuff. Say go. No attacks. Down to 5. Sure. That's fine. Get those back, obviously. Oh my god, we did it.
Game.
Yes. This is the best deck we've ever built in our entire life. Alright, on the play. Yeah, hand's good, I think. We Gorgon. Opponent very quickly mulligans to 5. Sure. They think they know, but they have no idea. Here's a stalwart? Sure. Well, double needleheads on the dollar. I guess we actually probably relic, right? Well, I got the crawler going too. Twins elite. Opponent's going Elfie. We draw Torch the Tower. That's a good draw. That's a really good draw. Let's name human again. I'll just play crawler. We can attack here first. Let's attack. Take 2. And then crawler. We could also relic in the torch, but I have to get crawler going. Take 1. Take 2. Okay. Here's Tyvar. Shoulders castable. We have Relic of Legends, you know. Alright, return a Loam Speaker. They have a Soul Cauldron and a Blade of Elves, whatever. Draw a card. Take damage. We draw a Courtyard. Sure. So, Relic into a Needlehead here. The problem is letting them have a hasted Archdruid is a pretty good way to lose. So I think we just start by attacking. Let's just attack the Minotaur's block, but I think we just needle and torch the Tyvar, honestly. It's kind of an underwhelming turn, but oh, yes it does. That's what Tyvar does. It gives haste to ability creatures. Alright, say go. Wish we had some better attacks, but it's fine. Unfortunately, here's Imperious Perfect. That's not perfect. It's fine by me. There's the Archdruid. That's horrifying. Alright. No blocks. Draw. Go for the throat. That's big game. That's big game, folks. That is big game. Name human. Go for the throat, the Archdruid. That's for great attacks, too. This is gas. There's dead, right? Because we attack. They take 4. We play crawler. They die on the draw step. Love it. Love it. More crawlers, please. Ah, you didn't draw your cards. I was trying. Alright, so opponent's playing Elves. Death Marks. And that's really all we got, honestly. Our Lorans are bad here. Our Rustine is bad here. I guess Loran's like okay, it's just as a card. I guess they have graveyard stuff happening, right? So we could like maybe Genra. It's not very good either though. Pylon's also not great. Might just need it though, honestly. We should have kill their creatures. Let's just dump Loran and maybe a Relic. Like, they're not going to kill my Legends, really, but Shoulder's pretty good. Alright. Let me cut a Zimone. Alright, so this is actually where I started with this deck. I was like, I want to play Needlehead, the Artifact Creature, and Sheoldred, and then Winter was the next step. So alright. No Llanowar Elf. Awesome. Human, your turn. Yeah, I'm going to have a nice burger and a drink tonight, I think. I think I've earned it with my brewing. What do y'all think? Do I deserve a delicious burger and a Jack and Coke tonight? I think I do. Blackleaf Cliffs. Nicole said she would get me whatever I want for dinner. Here's Tyvar. Alright, their hand's pretty good here, but... Alright, they mill over. Oh, they hit a visionary too. That's gross. This might not be a good game for us, folks. No blocks. We can go for the throat, the visionary, and kill Tyvar. That's like fine. The mana base is a work of art, thank you very much. I am an artiste, and this is my finest work. No mana problems at all. Just art. Here's a Soul Cauldron. They have no abilities in the graveyard. Cool. This is mostly going to come down to can they kill Shield or not, I think. Haven't had problems yet. Don't bring that kind of negativity to my content. Haven't had problems yet. Come on. Alright, say go. They can kill Shoulder, we're dead. What's that last card? Does it go for the throat? Doesn't look like it. Take some damage. Alright, they play a Visionary. That's a really good draw. But honestly, Visionary just draws more cards, right? So, cool. Bring it on. We draw out of the Shieldred, sure. So, death marking the Visionary. I mean, like, it spends our mana well, but costs the pain. You're welcome to craft this deck, but I make no guarantees that it's even remotely playable. Just as a heads up. This is a buyer beware, okay? Right, we're going to death mark the Visionary. Let's see what happens. I think our attacks here aren't great anyway. Winter's a 3-4. They have a Soul Cauldron, Pump. Sure. Let's stack. I'm in. You've got a 3-3. They're in a double block? Wow. I did not consider that even as a remotely viable option. I mean, I guess. They just have nothing now. Like, sure, this is great for us. Like, we obviously have another Shoulder in our hand, too. Even if we didn't, though, like, they got nothing, you know? Cool. Now what? Leaf Crown Visionary number 3. Sure. Alright. Draw. Delirium's not really a thing in this deck. Draw some cards. Sure. I mean, we're going to attack in here. Oh, wait. They can actually pump their thing. Never mind. This can attack. The Needlekin cannot. I guess we're offering Winter for Stalwart here and a counter, but that's fine. Take a damage. And we're just going to do the thing again. We're going to name Human. Play Shieldred. Yes! Emphatic yes!
Yeah.
I just told Twitch chat that this deck's going to go 3-0, and I'm going to get YouTube comments for the next month of, I crafted this deck because you 3-0'd and they didn't win a game. I told you. I wasn't kidding. All right, we're on the play. Our mana, like, I guess Battlefield Forge and Zimone and Xena is not very good. This might actually be the best. We got to pick the best hand of the week, you know? Only have one per deck, but we're going to mulligan here, I think. We can't cast Zimone. We don't have a third land. We're on the play. Just mulligan. Sure. Rona, help me out. Yeah, this is fine. Got some work to do. Do you think Battlefield Forge is the one card of the entire deck that can't cast Simone? Like, mono red. All right, a true test. All right, let's name human. Let's play Rhoda. Let's take it. Why are triomes not in foundations? Because that would be a heinous choice. Having triomes evergreen and standard would be the worst thing for standard imaginable. We can't block here. Monstrous Rage, Shock, etc. Oh my god, they have a really good draw. That was a good draw on our part. Alright, I mean, like, we can just do some stuff here. Let's loot. Alright, that can go. Yeah, I mean, we'll just kill some stuff while they're tapped out, I guess. I guess the go throw. I mean, we're going to kill being in combat anyway, so whatever, but... Alright, I mean, say go. We need to draw a spell or two, but, you know, is what it is.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Unfortunately, having your opponent draw cards when they're playing burn spells is not the best course of action, typically. My first Pro Tour ever was Pro Tour Honolulu in 2006. There was a deck called Owling Mine. It was a deck that played multiple Howling Mine effects and then bounce spells, like Boomerang, to bounce your lands and like keep you stuck on cards in hand. And then played Ebony Owl Natsuke and Sudden Impact to kill you. The deck was insane against every mid-range control deck, but could not beat like a mono red deck. And I played Zoo at that Pro Tour, which was literally just like, you know, 16 1-drops, 18 burn spells and lands. And the Zoo deck just like almost couldn't lose to Howling Mine because they play a Howling Mine and bounce your Urde, beach replay it or whatever. So I've been here before, basically what I'm saying. This is bad. Oh my god. Alright. Well, we are now at 3. And we draw Relic Legends. Alright, so tough game. Mulligan to a pretty bad hand. Didn't do very much, is what it is. We're going to bring in... We don't really got much here, honestly. Loran is not very good. Pylon is honestly not that good, but like probably coming in. And that's really all there is. We could bring in some number of duress, but like it's pretty bad. Yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup. We got to just get things going here. All right, on the play. All right. Mulligan. This is too many good hand of the week, so just can't even pick one. Oh, come on. All right. We're going to keep this hand and probably lose. All right, keep this. Ship Sulphurous Springs. Is what it is, you know. Pretty tough matchup, you know. Rona into Crawler. They have a 1-drop. Alright, we draw a Mystic. Alright, so name human. We'll play Rona, and if it lives, we can go Mystic, draw a card, and get a token, which is a little bit of value, I suppose. I would say best draw here is probably a 1-mana removal spell. Okay. I mean, sure. All right. Well, we have some work to do here. Play Mystic. We'll loot. Here's Winter. Winter is obviously, again, letting them draw cards just like is kind of bad. All right, I think it's. We do not get Delirium quickly with this deck. Nor would it matter because they empty their hand anyway. Let's discard this. All right, make a token, say go. Three, 4, Ward 2 does not play well against Monstrous Rage, of course. What's up, Z Games? Yeah, I mean, Foundation has too many cards that don't have an impact, you know? It's not going to overhaul the format, but there'll be a lot of impactful cards. They're coming in. All right, let's at least force the issue on a Hardfire hero. It's a lot. What are you going to do? When all of our spells cost 1, it's not a great place to be. Alright, so yeah, we're super dead here. Take a million, go to 10. That's not a Shieldred. Yeah, I think we're really dead here, but sure. 10 life points. 2 cards in hand for them. Why not aggravate? What do you suggest? Jeez. So we just take. Malicious Eclipse is almost uncastable. Slagstorm, definitely uncastable. Pyroclasm is castable. That is a card that could go on the sideboard, in theory. But, alright, so you block here. I mean, we're going to kill this and take 3. And then take 5 off this. Yeah, we just, like, can't really win, I don't think. Even if we draw Shieldred, like, eat this. Sure. Maybe I actually want Ronin play if we draw Shieldred. Sure, it's too bad. So let's do this. Let's loot. We draw a Razorkin, ship it. We go to 2. Each player draws a bunch of cards, and then we draw not Shieldred, and we just die. Yeah, I mean, definitely, I don't know what you need to do to like improve matchup like this with a deck like this, but it's tough. It's really tough. So there you go. At least it brought us back to reality there, right? So we went 2-1. Obviously, this deck is pretty deranged, but really, really fun. Realistically, the mana works surprisingly well. We mulliganed a lot, but they were all like one-landers that we could never keep anyway, even if we're playing a monocolored deck. So, yeah, I mean, if you have a lot of wild cards and want to mess around, go nuts. But definitely, I make no claims to the viability of this deck at all. So, brew number 9 is coming up. You two folks, love it, like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Peace.